Hey guys. You ever feel like sometimes life is just making an example out of you? And sometimes it's a good example, huh? Sometimes not so much, right? Well, lately, my friends, feels like life is making sure I'm the literal poster child for fucking things changing around me in like the blink of an eye, right? Like a fucking quick snap of the fingers, yeah? And boom, I'm finding myself, I don't know, just rerouted. Rerouted. It sounds like a GPS when you're ignoring it. Rerouting. And funny enough, that's what popped into my head, you guys, because isn't that how we all go through life, right? Like suddenly we have to just change our direction. That's that pivot I talk about all the time, yeah? It's just, I don't know. I guess we just don't always get a nice, easy fucking map to follow, right? So, what do we do when we find ourselves in these kind of situations, right? I think it's important to look at our own mindset when it comes to these if we're really gonna navigate, reroute ourselves through them, yeah? So, today I'm going to talk around my own situation that happened this week, my big change, and, share some tips and tricks for adjusting our energies when these things pop up in life. As I do. And hopefully, if you find yourself in a situation where there's no map handy, then you too will better be able to find your way around with as little wasted energy on what doesn't serve you as possible, yeah? So, my friends, if that fucking sounds good to you, then please, listen on. So, yeah, I'm gonna start after I drink my coffee. I'm gonna start with a quote from J.D. Salinger. He's the dude who wrote The Catcher in the Rye. For those in the back, that's an old-ass novel. For those skipping for the day, a novel is a book. And for those who are still lost, well, here's a fucking bunch of words for you to hear, okay? He said, I think that one of these days you're going to have to find out where you want to go, and then you gotta start going there. I love this. Love this. And fun fact, it's how I live my life. I am not afraid to fucking try. Ever. I don't know. I like to feel into my situations, use that good old intuition. Just fucking listen to what I know within, right? And once I hear it all clear enough, well, I go. I fucking move. I call, I talk, whatever the situation calls for, In my life, I know I fucking try. And so, yes, I sleep very well at night. Thank you very much. I don't know. I just feel like living life with no balls to even try is not fucking living life at all. Sorry if your ass finds that logic offensive, but honestly, I don't give a fuck. Really, if someone is offended by that, then they literally just prove my statement true. Why would being brave in your own life offend you? Because you have no balls. Simple, really. But yeah, anyway, it's like along the way, we, as human beings, we began, I don't know, like focusing on the worst places and emphasizing the importance of them. Like we get so hung up on fucking succeeding in any way in our lives that we blind ourselves to the truth of what life is, and that is living with the uncertainty of it all. I mean, maybe, just maybe, success isn't the goal. The experience is. And we find the successes that honor us individually the most by actively giving ourselves to the experiences in the moments we experience them. And not by worrying about whether or not we will be successful in achieving our outcome of that specific experience. I mean, who's to say that the outcome we're so fucking sold on is truly the best one for us anyway, yeah? I say, trust the universe. Trust the universe a little more and honor that experience as it is, not as how you think it should be. I'm just saying. I don't know. Live life with that mindset and just watch as everything you ever thought starts changing in, I don't know, probably better ways than you could have imagined. Because honestly, what's really changing is how you view the world around you and your place in it, which again, is what life is meant to be, isn't it? I don't know. Even if you don't believe me, can't really argue that when we are being totally immersed in each experience, right? Then if that experience does happen to pan out exactly the way we think it should, right? Leads to our success at whatever, then doesn't that all just make those experiences that much more sweet, right? Doesn't it? I don't know. Step right up, folks, and experience life as we were meant to. Oh, yay, look! The shit show is back in town. Woo! I don't know. I say yes. But again, I'm just a voice on a podcast. And this is just my humble opinion. But I mean, at least think about it, would you? That's not such a difficult thing to do now, is it? I mean, I don't know. And you know what? Speaking of, isn't it true that really, if we think about it, nothing is actually difficult? Nothing is difficult. Nothing. Unless we decide that thing is difficult. And that's where all the difficulties really come from. Again, welcome to the shit show. Seriously though, what I'm saying is if we start to look at our lives more and more from this kind of mindset, then everything we encounter just becomes, I don't know, it just becomes like the next fucking thing that we happen to be figuring out. And that's it, right? So like for me, originally, the game plan for yours truly moving up here was because I was to have a roommate situation, and potential roomie and I, from here on out, will be known as PR, because potential roomie is just too fucking damn wordy. But yeah, PR, we worked out that if the two of us combined our resources, we could do a massive relocation and share some expenses while we rerouted. Rerouted our lives and you know, started a new adventure here up in the Northeast. Again, I'm a grab the bull by the fucking horns type person. I like to look at what I want. I see the ways I can tackle that, which maneuvers will serve me best, and I fucking make those moves. The way I look at it in my life is, even if I can't see the whole path, I can at least see the very next step in front of me. Yeah? So again, I try. So, you know, long story short, we decided on this giant move, and I made mine. Yeah, I made mine back in June, which if you listen to me, you know, and if you're just tuning in, well, you're just gonna have to go back and listen to other episodes because we ain't all got time for playing catch up. That will make long story long. So, so anyway, yeah, I'm here working, and I started rebuilding my life up here. I'm in a good place, and I've been waiting for now, this time of year, I mean, because we discussed that's when PR was to come up too, and we would get settled into a place together for a bit. Again, this was the OG, the original plan. Well, after this week, that's not gonna happen. And like I said, just found out this week that it's not happening. So you're all literally living my life with me right now. Ooh. It's like the fucking Truman Show, except I'm aware of it. So, I hope you enjoy this shit show. Fuck. So yeah, I'm here, and that's that. I can't ungrab this bull's horns, okay? I'm here. Get used to it. But now, instead of having the roommate situation and, the help with rent and shit, well, I'm back to doing it solo. A reroute in my life for sure, right? Changes a lot of things, yeah? It's definitely not undoable, but it's just an unexpected twist. And guys, it's funny. You might think I'm super pissed and annoyed, but really, I'm not even all that mad at PR. I'm not. I feel, I don't know, maybe deep down, like part of me knew that I was meant to be here, and that situation with PR presented itself as the catalyst that got me here. I don't know. I just know that I know her, and I understand that she really is doing all that she thinks she can. Again, we just had this conversation, the two of us, but where I grab the bull by the horns, she admits she rides a slow-ass mule. Fuck. Ass mule is the same thing twice, but whatever. You get what I mean. But yeah, even so, me, being an understanding human, right, is one thing, but it doesn't make the situation any less of an unexpected reroute for your girl, right? I know you all feel me there. And again, thankfully, as I worked on understanding myself more and more, I've come to terms with, yes, everything happens for a reason, and whatever the universe has up its sleeve that's meant for me, well, I may not know what all that means just yet. But trust, I do know that it requires me to be up here in New England. Honestly, though, guys, I'd be lying if I wasn't sitting here going, okay, universe, I'm fucking ready now. I'm ready. I am fucking ready. And I do. I know that's a relatable thing. Again, my specifics are mine, but as humans, we all run into these things in life where we, as my PR puts it, we either grab the bull by the horns or we ride that old ass mule. Choice is always ours. Me? Well, I like to choose. I think it's a blessing and a liberty to have choices, right? Isn't it? So yeah, I like to choose. I like to choose experience. I like to choose calm. I like to choose faith. I like to choose open-hearted love. I like to choose open-minded thoughts. I like to choose fun. I like to choose laughter. I like to choose love. I like to choose truth. I like to choose strength. I like to choose a little bit, or a lot of it, come on, of sarcasm. But I also like to choose forgiveness. And bottom line, I fucking like to choose me. And because of all those things I like to choose, I know that I'm never making wrong choices. Because truly, there is no wrong. Just like there's no difficult. Not unless I'd like to choose to view those choices as wrong. Do you see? And if I'm intent on moving forward into my best life, then why the fuck would I do such a thing? So I started thinking, as we go about our lives, How do we get ourselves into the space where we naturally just do this without overthinking our situations and stressing ourselves out for no fucking reason? I don't know. I feel like it's like every batter that steps up to the plate misses a few curveballs before they find their groove and knock one out the park. So why should we not expect the same when life throws us our own curveballs? Why shouldn't we give ourselves the opportunity to try a few different stances when we swing? Yeah? Damn. Fuck. That was a nice little baseball reference, wasn't it? I just heard that something about Mary, quote, have you seen my baseball? Fuck. Squirrel. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, shit. All right. Have you seen my baseball reference? Okay, I'm done. But seriously, like, now is now. Now is now. Are you choosing to be here or not? Life is always throwing the curveballs, okay? It's only in the now that we decide how to swing away at it. Or you know what? If we're confident enough in ourselves to even swing at all. That's the thing, you guys. That starts to become so fucking obvious once we really look at how we want our own life to be. That we believe in what we know from our own soul, our own sense of fucking self. That we have that fucking confidence. Because fact is, in order for us to move forward, we have to be confident. We have to trust our own damn decisions and follow the path that calls out most to us in all our daily fucking situations. That's how we get to the point in life where we do know we can grab the bull by the horns and not be afraid of what happens after that. That's that trying again, yeah? It's stepping outside our comfort zones. And I mean, that really is how we get to feeling our most successful, you guys. But it really only comes to us when we realize we need to embrace the whole experience of just being out beyond what we know. I think that can only teach us in some way, shape, or form. I mean, we can't learn new things from staying and living our lives on repeat, can we? Not saying we're always going to like it or want to hear that truth, but it is necessary. And once we make the move we're supposed to, we actually, more times than not, like it more than we thought we would. I don't know. I guess I'm fucking saying is that, yes, you fucking can. Yes, the fuck you can. The end. No matter what it is, you guys, if you know it's good for your fucking soul, then you can. You can. It's just, well, sometimes the shit show must go on. But how we go through the shit show is what really counts. So I say surround yourself with the best. The best intentions, the best feelings, the best people. Remember, if we choose, right? If we choose, then when it comes to others, isn't it best to make sure those choices are forming a circle of support around you and not a fucking cage? If we're all part of the shit show, might as well be surrounded by a supportive cast, yeah? So I hope you do. I hope you grab your life by the horns this week. Take the chance, you never know. You never know how it will all turn out. Remember, the shit show will play on. But at least we get to choose our role in this fucking circus. Alright. That's all for now, my friends. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.